Other interesting political news, you have Whoopi Goldberg attacking Trump's grandkids, saying they're humanizing him, which I want to say cringe alert, but your eyes may or may not be horrified when you see this because it is Whoopi Goldberg. So, warning has been given. Ooh, sorry. All right. So this is coming from Don Luker. Breaker Narrative says, quote, developing Whoopi Goldberg attacked Donald Trump's 17-year-old granddaughter, Kaya Trump, while on The View, which all 18 viewers of The View were probably very ecstatic that she did that. And again, this is coming from the same person, Whoopi Goldberg, who's so mentally vacuous. When there are reports of Biden having incontinence issues or, defecating himself, which, again, at his age is something that happens. It's just part of life. I mean, she admitted that she does herself defecate herself. That's how brainwashed she is. She said that out loud on, I was going to say a popular TV show, a show for millions, 10 people to hear. And she thought she was sticking up for Biden saying this, which, I mean, I guess she was, but of all the things to brag about, all the things to try to relate to make the person seem more average, I don't think that was the right choice. Now, thankfully, this isn't too painful. It's only about 30 seconds long, but it is Whoopi Goldberg, so So I'm sorry, but if I had to suffer, so do you. And not too much further ado.
Me, I have a lot of faith in the American people. And I don't know very many men who want to be talked to the way that this man has been talking to men in his audience.
She a moron? Oh, I was about to ask a question if she's a moron. We know, yes. If you look at the demographics of who supports Trump, that's one of his biggest segments is men, especially young men.
I don't know any women, and I know his grandchild was up on the thing, and they're trying to humanize him and change your idea about who this guy is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now, they just zoomed out, so you see more. Now you see the whole cast of The View, which, ironically, named The View. It's not a view you would want to see, but it's almost done. Trying to interrupt it so it's not so painful all at once.
Don't fall for that.
Trump, you're talking about. Yeah. Talking about Trump.
And all the morons clapped like seals. It didn't go as far as I thought. I got 271,000 views and 3.9 thousand likes, which, again, this is the same type of rhetoric. I mean, that made people viscerally hate Trump to the point where they were trying to take his life. There's a debate on if the government themselves did that. Fair. But it has people mobbing around the U.S., destroying property, causing mayhem, because they keep trying to say he's the most evil person that's ever existed. I mean, they're part of the problem. Again, interestingly enough, when I'm looking at social media, left, right, center, I don't see a lot of people on the right calling for violence against Biden. People will say his policies are trash. They'll say they disagree with him. They might call him a moron. But there's not, again, let me know in the comments if you think differently, but there's not as many people, if any, calling him like Hitler, which is what they always call Trump. Now, one of the first top comments comes from John saying she's been permanently removed from television. It says, Whoopi Goldberg bullies innocent 17-year-old for no reason. Goldberg's racist hate speech intends to incite violence, getting 361 likes. Scrolling down more and more. You have Old School Eddie saying, Whoopi Goldberg is another hack that lives off spreading hate, getting 476 likes. And trans fats in that as well. The Patriot Oasis says Whoopi Goldberg is a communist, low-life piece of crap, getting 393 likes. J Cash Maggot Queen says Whoopi is worried that people will find out the truth that she's been lying, getting 325 likes. Brendan Dealey, this is a normal word for the British people, but it's not very polite in American conversation to call women the C word. Brandon simply says she's a mouthy C word, getting 622 likes. AKA says, what a low life, getting 185 likes. Kia Trump gives a heartbreak. And then here's his actual speech. Not too long.
Kai.
Yep.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kai Madison Trump. I am the granddaughter of Donald Trump. I'm speaking today to share the side of my grandpa that people don't often see. To me, he's just a normal grandpa. He gives us candy and soda when our parents aren't looking. He always wants to know how we're doing in school. When I made the high honor roll, he printed it out to show his friends how proud he was of me. I know. He calls me during the middle of the school day to ask how my golf game is going and tells me all about his. But then I have to remind him that I'm in school and I'll have to call him back later. When we play golf together, if I'm not on his team, he'll try to get inside of my head. I know. And he's always surprised that I don't let him get to me. But I have to remind him I'm a Trump too. Even when he's going through all these court cases, he always asks me how I'm doing. He always encourages me to push myself to be the most successful person I can be. Obviously, he sets the bar pretty high, but who knows, maybe one day I'll catch him. On Saturday, I was shocked when I heard that he has been shot, and I just wanted to know if he was okay. It was heartbreaking that someone would do that to another person. A lot of people have put my grandpa through hell, and he's still standing. Grandpa, you are such an inspiration, and I love you. The media makes my grandpa seem like a different person, but I know him for who he is. He's very caring and loving. He truly wants the best for this country, and he will fight every single day to make America great again. Thank you very much.
Eric Trump up there. A fascinating difference between the two families. Fascinatingly enough, I don't think Hunter Biden will be speaking at the DNC this year in Chicago. Probably not. A lot of people say you could judge a man by how his kids turned out. Dramatically different between the Biden family and the Trump family. Want to do more comments here? Craig Chamberlain says, quote, when people show you and tell you who they really are, believe them, getting 122 likes. Sarah Smith says, I have faith that the American people will choose Donald Trump or Whoopi Goldberg's views any day, getting 104 likes. Again, this doesn't make, well, I was going to say, I don't know what could make Whoopi Goldberg look smart. It's definitely not this. And it is fascinating that, I mean, people still tune in to watch her. And I know there are people who, I mean, they tune in The View religiously. And interestingly enough, they don't watch it for comedic effect to laugh at how silly they are, but they actually tune in authentically, which is even more fascinating. Let me know, do you know anyone who actually still tunes into The View? And if you do, why? Let me put that down in the comments. As always, fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.